Hi, in this tutorial you will learn how to use a primary annotation when you have the cases that involve adding multiple bin of the same type in the Spring container. Okay, so let's go to the app config. As you can see here in the app config, we have different book 1, book 2, book 3, that is the same type, which is book, and we are adding all these three to the Spring container. Okay, so and we know that if we try to run this, getting this by type, not by identifier, as I showed you earlier in the last tutorial, we will have the exception, that is no matching result. Let's check this. So expected a single matching bin but found 3. Okay, so how we will solve this apart from getting it by the identifier? So the simple thing we can do here, we use the primary annotation. When we use the primary annotation, we will not have this exception, and the Spring will take the one that we added the primary annotation, the bin that we use the primary annotation as default bin. So let's use primary annotation on this primary. Okay, so let me change the position like this. Primary annotation is better. Now we added the primary annotation on the book 2. Okay, so now let's try to run, and which the book 2 is, that is things fall apart. Okay, so let's try to run this and see. So we will not longer have this exception, as you can see. So by providing the default bin, that is providing the default bin that the Spring will choose. Now let's try to change it to this one and save this. Try to rerun. Here we have book 2, and then we change it to book 1. We will have a brief history of time by Stephen Hawking, and then let's try to change it again. 3 as we will have a different book again, so we will not longer have exception. So to avoid this exception, we will use the getting it by identifier, as we did earlier in the multiple bin tutorial, and you can use primary annotation to, that is to tell the Spring the default one unit. Okay, thank you, see you next. The next tutorial will be naming bin.